tonight on 22 shots. See if he can bounce back. And at the other end, Andrei Vasilevsky, the best goalie in my opinion in the National Hockey League, looking for his 300th win in the National Hockey League.
Vasilevsky stopped 17 of 20 when these teams met in Tampa last week. That was a 4-2 Minnesota win. Puck comes back down into the Minnesota zone as we're underway here in St. Paul. Eyssimont on it for the Lightning. Brock Faber takes it away for Minnesota. Middleton tried to sneak it out of the zone. Eyssimont tried to go short side against Gustavsson. It deflects up and over the top of the goal. Out to the line. Cernak a long shot. Pad save Gustavsson. Paul with it. Hounded by Kaprizov along the boards. Kaprizov, Zuccarello, Rossi, the forward trio here for Minnesota. Chafee cut off by Faber, sends it back to the line. Cernak, a long shot, gloved by Gustavsson.
Nikita Kucherov and Kirill Kaprizov, and I don't even think it's close. Those two are just amazing players.
Bogosian's shot got through, kicked away by Vasilevsky. He'd be about the only other guy you could put on that list.
Yeah, that's it. Michikov, or the kid there, the young kid, the rookie in Philadelphia, is going to be good. Michikov down the road, he ain't quite there yet.
Here comes Hagel through center. Sends it across for Geekie. Geekie, the 20-year-old with a couple of goals recently, his first two in the NHL. Hagel wheels and fires. That goes off the stick of Gustavsson. Winds up pinned up against the boards by Eyssimont. And we're going to get a whistle as the gloves are down. Lauko against Eyssimont in the corner.
Yeah, Lauko taking a few off of the chin here, and Eyssimont, he's throwing them really, really well. Lauko's hanging in there. See if he can get that right hand loose. Good scrap here to start the game.
Out to center ice, it's Gensel for Tampa. For Braden Point into the Minnesota zone. Stood up by Brodin, still got a shot away, and Gustavsson had to make a tricky pad save.
Held that top line off of the score sheet, and what a trip to start the season to get off to such a great start.
Kucherov walked through the slot. And across now to Lilleberg. He gave it away. Kaprizov for Zuccarello. Drops to Rossi. Back for Zuccarello. He tried to send it across, and it was Vasilevsky that broke it up. He and Marat Husnudinov playing together. Wild shorthanded. Hedman fires. Deflects to the corner.
That shot right there for the Minnesota Wild. You're going to give up that one-timer to Hedman all the time. They've got so many weapons. You just do not want to give up any cross ice.
During the 7 games away from home. Mosier out to Kucherov. Connects cross ice. Gustavsson comes out to make a save on a good chance for Gensel. Eriksson Ek tangled up with Kucherov. The Lightning come up with a puck. Gensel spins along the wall. Back to Kucherov. A shot saved by Gustavsson. We've seen Hines do that more and more, even early in games. Hartman to Kaprizov. Back for Hartman. Down the slot. Gets to the forehand and fires, but a save by Vasilevsky.
We talked about this play into the middle of the ice, and the Wild were working on that. Great execution there to get that puck to Ryan Hartman. And then Kirill Kaprizov in the neutral zone with a nifty little pass into the middle of the ice. Ryan Hartman, great speed through the middle. Watch Ryan Hartman here put this puck underneath the stick of McDonough. Get his stick over top, and he jumps. There's no good teams playing for playoff, in the playoffs and taking penalties, so that the Wild can keep that clean.
Kucherov. Watched by Brodin. Goes back to Hedman. Back to Kucherov. Kucherov looking. One touch. Hagel. Hedman. A shot. Kick save. Gustavsson. Rebound. They score. Gustavsson with a terrific stop on the deflected puck, but it winds up right on the stick of Braden Point. He makes no mistake, and the power play goal puts the Lightning in front.
This is, I mean, you're going to have to give up something to the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Wild are going to give this up. When that puck comes to the net, the forwards have to crash down 100 miles an hour so you don't get outnumbered. And right now, right there, the Tampa Bay Lightning outnumbered the Wild. Again, here's the save here by Gustavsson. Just could not get himself into position for the second shot, and the Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't think you do it subconsciously, but I just think sometimes you maybe think it's going to be a little bit easier. The Wild found themselves down 1-0.
Kaprizov circles back in his own zone. Zuccarello back to Kaprizov. Kaprizov moves in. Eriksson Ek scores! What a play!
Zuccarello in the neutral zone. Chernik gets caught with a bad gap, and I cannot believe he did not shoot this puck. What a pass. Right, this is the play here through the neutral zone. He's got Chernik in big trouble, and I thought there's no way he doesn't pass up that puck, but he finds Eriksson Ek on the back door, and what a shot by Eriksson Ek.
Foligno fights off a check. In behind a Gaudreau. Into the slot. Boldy fires, and it's deflected over the top of the net. Boldy went skate to stick for a quick release.
Below the goal line, right here underneath the stick, finding Matt Boldy. Quick takes it off his skate, quick hands, and Vasilevsky right off.
Kaprizov deflects it ahead. Rossi in a 2-on-1. Rossi fires, save Vasilevsky, and the rebound just escaped Zuccarello.
By Kirill Kaprizov along the wall, and good timing there by Marco Rossi. He picked that puck up with about 5.5 seconds left and had all kinds of time, and the defenseman goes down. The Tampa Bay Lightning defenseman, they've done that for years on 2-on-1s, goes down, takes that pass away that way.
And here we go with the final 20 on a Friday night in downtown St. Paul. Now Husnudinov with it for the Wild. Got it to Hartman. Wild changing as Middleton moves in. Back to Faber. Fires! Scores! Brock Faber from long range, and Minnesota has the lead.
Right on his forehand, and Brock Faber just takes the ice in front of him. Anthony, I thought Husnudinov had a great screen in front. He didn't see it. He had a good look at this, and that snapshot right there beat him.
22 seconds left in the Lightning power play. Brandon Hagel with speed. To the Minnesota line, disrupted. Hedman has it, moves in, sends it across. Gensel scores. And the Minnesota native ties it for the Lightning on the power play.
Off of a broken play right at the top of the zone there, Victor Hedman had all kinds of time and dishes it off to the side, and looked like a bit of a changeup, like kind of beat Gus right through the wickets there. And
Zuccarello, long shot, tip just wide. Rossi, Chisholm scores! Kaprizov able to tip it in on the rebound. Zuccarello with a long shot. Rossi tried to tuck it in, and it's Kirill Kaprizov with another multi-point game, giving Minnesota the lead.
This man is on. Again, Anthony, you just talked about face-off wins. The Wild, that's the second in a row, and it pays dividends here. Shot from the point. Marco Rossi getting to this loose puck, jamming it in here in the post, and all of a sudden Kirill Kaprizov, Johnny. Wild able to get 4 of the 5 players off of the ice.
And I'm sure John Cooper looking at tired Wild players. Here's Boldy to the empty net, and he scores!
The save on the back door. Through the seam there, trying to find Gensel on the back door.
Able to get it across. Hagel lost it. Foligno has it for the Wild. It was an aggressive move by Cooper, no doubt. Cernak to Hedman. They score! And the extra attacker goal for Tampa has it back to a 1-goal game at 4-3.
Just recently, again with the goaltender out, McDonough is able to get the puck into the slot there, and Nick Paul, who had himself a breakout season last year with 24 goals, is able to beat.
Hedman sends it across. Kucherov a shot. Sliding stop. And it's cleared to center. Brodin looked like a block out front on the last chance.
What a great play there by Brodin to get that block.
Kaprizov into the empty net. He scores! 5-3 Minnesota.
Feels better after a win, and Kirill Kaprizov was the only player that didn't change. When the Wild got the puck all the way down the ice, he stayed on the far side of the ice. We talked about the Wild staying out of the penalty box, and that's what you think of first when you're talking about discipline. But staying disciplined with your emotions, Anthony, is also a very important part of being a great team.